Good morning, everyone. Today is February 3rd, 2015, and it's day 3 of our video vlog. It's just a little bit after 6, and just got JR up. He's going and getting his breakfast. Grumpy Grandpa's making my breakfast, which is supposed to be 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, and a slice of toast. And once we're done eating breakfast, we'll be headed over to see JR's new pediatrician for the first time. Since we've moved up here. And then later on this afternoon we have testing at the private school for JR, in which we're hoping to get him placed. For those that don't know, we just recently moved up from Tennessee to Wisconsin, and JR has always been homeschooled. Back in Tennessee, the only school that was available to him was a public school that was a pod school. And that basically is 4 classrooms in one room. JR being hyperactive and ADHD, that of course does not work. So we couldn't leave him in school because he was falling behind. He did 1 year, and we just after that said no, we'll homeschool. But up here we want to see if we can acclimate him back into sort of a public school, but we didn't want to just drop them into public school, so we looked at the private schools. We found one that was recommended to us, and we really liked it when we went and took a tour of it here about 2 weeks ago. Basically it's 63 kids in the whole school. JR would be the only 6th grader. There's 5th graders, there's 8th graders, but there is no 6th or 7th graders, and his whole class size is under 20 kids. Because they put the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, but of course 5th and 8th graders are there. So it would be a really, really good experience, and it'll acclimate them into the whole school structure thing, which is going to be different than the homeschooling. Because he's not used to going to school for 8 hours a day and stuff like that. Plus all the recesses, plus all the social glitches and fun that they do in school. So he goes this afternoon for that testing. And hopefully we will have some results this afternoon after we talk to the teacher. And if all goes well, the plan is that on next Monday, to go ahead and have him start school. So with that, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get my day started. My back is feeling a little bit better, but there again, we'll see what happens after I've been up for a couple hours. I don't think I'm going to go try to chance 4 miles of walking today at the Y. I think I'd just take it easy and do what running around we have to do, and go from there. So let's get the day. Well, we just finished with JR's new pediatrician. What do you think of your new doctor, JR?
Well, I like his name.
Mr. Bullwinkle?
Yep.
So JR's probably not too happy because he gave us some pretty good roadmap of what we're going to do, and JR's going to increase his medicine, as well as we're going to kind of move around his times for doing different things. Now we're going to be moving around his different his pills and moving around his schedule, including he gets to now stay up an hour later. So that'll be a good thing, right?
Right.
So anyway, so we just finished. Now we're waiting for Grumpy Grandpa here, because Grumpy Grandpa lost his gloves in the doctor's office, so now he's off looking for those. So, but this doctor seems very knowledgeable about ADHD, and that's a good thing. So next appointment for JR with the doctor will be in March. So now it's time to go do some other stuff around town, and then head home, have some lunch, and then after lunch we'll be headed to get JR tested in his new school. Well, not all plans come together, unfortunately. They called us from the school and had to reschedule JR's testing, so we're going to go Thursday instead. So in a way it kind of is easier, but in a way it made it hard, because Thursday is like the busy day. I've got my allergist appointment in the morning, then we've got JR's testing in the afternoon, and then I've got Civil Air Patrol in the evening. So that's going to be watch Friday, because Thursday's video will be a very busy one. I'm still not feeling too great. Starting to have a lot of pain in my kidneys and stuff, and I'm not sure if it's because of the pain pills and just not drinking enough water, or if it's just something else. Every once in a while I do get kidney stones, which for any of you out there, I'm sure you just that have had kidney stones, you just cringed. So we'll see how I do in the morning. Probably going to get the vlog off late because I have a feeling I'm going to be in a pretty downright awful mood in the morning as far as health. Thus is how it is when you have a chronic disease. I have good days, I have bad days. And maybe tomorrow, when I open up tomorrow's video, we'll talk about that, because a lot of people see me as this big 6'6", 250-pound bulk of a guy. I mean, yeah, I see myself as Jabba the Hutt. But what they don't see is that I have a chronic disease, a disease that, it makes it hard to walk, it makes it hard to sit, it makes it hard to live. And I want to share that with you. So let me get a night's worth of sleep here, and tomorrow morning we'll go ahead and start off fresh, and we'll talk about that. So y'all take care and keep safe out there, and have a good night.